This is from Colin Rugg on X, and he says, "New Robert De Niro's child comes out as a trans woman," which, oh, by the way, color me shocked. You saw how Robert De Niro has gone off the deep end. It doesn't surprise me. It's one of those, okay, that makes sense. Says they were motivated by Disney's 2023 live action The Little Mermaid movie. Wow. So when people say like, "Oh, why are you fighting back against this agenda, this globalist agenda that's been pushed on all forms of entertainment?" If it doesn't matter, if it doesn't do anything, if it doesn't change anything, why do you make your voice heard? This is the kind of story where any sane parent should be taking up the metaphorical arms of fighting back against this evil, which is what it is. It's a straight up evil. It says in an interview with them, because of course, Airyn De Niro, who was born Aaron, but spells it a different way, says Black women influenced the transition. This is, by the way, anyone out there who's a parent would understand that kids are very smart, but kids are also dumb as rocks, and they're extremely impressionable. Extremely. And if they get reinforcement to go down a road that their deranged parent is telling them to go down, they will look at the worldview like that's normal. And that's how so many, especially in Hollywood, turn out like this. It's really like it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I think a big part of my transition is also the influence Black women have had on me. Yikes. Black women catching strays right now. Damn. I think stepping into this new identity while also being more proud of my Blackness. Wait, she's Black? Robert De Niro's not Black. Wait, what? Makes me feel closer to them in some way. This conversation just took a left turn, like while I'm talking. Like, wait, hold up, wait, what? According to the outlet, Halle Bailey's hair in The Little Mermaid marked a turning point in her journey towards liberatory gender expression. Which, I mean, I'm not even going to blame the Little Mermaid and hair, because that's not something that makes someone say, "Yep, now I'll be trans because of that." I feel like there's a little bit more of a mental illness going on and reinforcement coming from the parents. There's a difference between being visible and being seen. Oh God. Oh God, here we go. I need to be seen. The narcissism in all these people is always the same. I've been visible. I don't think I've been seen yet. So it's narcissism. They want to be seen, and they feel like the only way they can be seen is by changing their sex or their gender and saying, "Yeah, I'm this now." And then people notice them. Congratulations. Asian Swordmaster says, "This is a bad version of Notice Me, Senpai." So there's De Niro. Okay, we got a video here, guys. We got a video. I have not watched this yet, so let's see what this video says. Because yikes.
Robert De Niro's daughter has come out as trans. In an exclusive interview with Them magazine, Airyn De Niro opened up about navigating her transition journey and her identity. She said, "Trans women being honest and open, especially in public spaces, helped her realize, maybe it's not too late for me."
You guys think De Niro is like sickened by this, or do you think he's Jaffe and been like, "Oh, I'm so proud of whatever my kid is now because my kid"?
Few media publications commented on Aaryn's transformation after she was snapped by paparazzi last month, wearing heels and long pink locks, calling her look rebellious and barely recognizable.
Rebellious and barely recognizable doesn't necessarily stand out as something I'd want to be called.
Commenting on this, the 29-year-old tells
I almost wonder if it's like a psychological thing where if you grow up and one of your parents is one, never in your life because they're always busy working, they're always doing movies and whatever. And two, getting all the attention when nobody even knows about you or gives it about you or cares about you, or every time they meet you, you aren't a person. You are simply the child of the famous person. And that's all you are to them. You are nothing beyond that. I wonder if that might mentally impact someone. Like every time you go to school, be like, oh my God, your dad's Robert De Niro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, yeah, I'm also a person too. And be like, yeah, that's cool. But your dad's Robert De Niro. I feel like that over and over and over again probably doesn't reinforce good vibes in that child.
them, not only did they get information wrong about me, they just sort of reminded me that people really don't know anything about me. She shared how her childhood experiences affected and shaped her into the woman she is today. She says that she was ridiculed and excluded by her peers for being feminine, bigger bodied, and different in ways she could not yet describe.
Wait, I'm confused. So this was a dude named Airyn, and he was being ridiculed by his peers by being feminine and bigger bodied. Well, I mean, you're probably just potentially gay or a dude that's just going through something and eventually you'll snap out of it. But the bigger body thing, that's because you're a dude.
As the child of Robert De Niro and Tukey Smith, Airyn also shared how growing
It's Agent Earth says it's a 6 foot tall dude. Being biracial further complicated her search for belonging. I thought the whole biracial thing was about belonging. Hold up. Hold up. So now biracial is like a bad thing for the kid? I'm so confused as to what society's supposed to be telling us. Should this reinforce that biracial couples should not be a thing because it's mentally bad for the kid? What is even happening?
up biracial further complicated her search for belonging, although her parents were supportive of her queerness. Airyn adds that she came out as a gay man in high school, but
Okay, so he was gay. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm not getting noticed enough. I need more attention. Being gay just isn't enough anymore. I need something more than this."
faced ridicule for not fitting the mainstream beauty standard: white, thin, muscular, and masculine. Her influences include black
Why do they keep saying her influences? It's a dude. It's a dude. Why do they keep misgendering this person?
women, such as Laverne Cox, Marsha P. Johnson, Jules LeBron, Michaela J. Rodriguez, Naomi Campbell, and Raven Simone. The aspiring model and actor has established a signature look: pink locks and pink dresses or tops. I think a big part of my transition is also the influence Black women have had on me, she added in her.
I can guarantee you, Black women seeing this being like, do not put this on us. You go to the deep south and tell the Black women, hey, so this dude transitioned because Black women.
Her interview with them, Airyn shares that she has predominantly been kept out of the limelight, but is keen to share her story and be seen, particularly in the wake of Trump's executive orders affecting the trans community. She wants queer people of color and bigger-bodied people to have an Alex Consani and a Hunter Schafer.
What even is that? What is it? What is even happening? So hold on. So
Robert De Niro's daughter has come.
this person was hiding from the limelight for most of their life. And then because Orange Man bad. Oh, by the way, now it makes sense with Robert De Niro sounding like a crazy man when he's getting interviewed by the press, talking about how bad Trump is and all that. Like now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. It's all coming together. I should have known it. I should have known it. But yeah, apparently we should be very proud of this person for wanting to be noticed and seen, because apparently that makes them more important than other people for some reason. Autism Capital, how long before De Niro himself comes out as a trans woman? Colin says he started to look like one. Does every celebrity have a trans child? Seems like it's becoming a requirement. Guys, there's a video that I saw. Oh God, I can't remember the name of the channel. I'll have to check it. But he goes through all the Hollywood couples and the insane amount of like the percent where it's like 50 or 60% of Hollywood couples have trans kids. And it's like, there's definitely something up with that. There's definitely something up with that. It's a cult. Exactly, demonic. Exactly. But yeah, anyways, I will leave it there. I wanted to cover that because I saw that come through. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing right now?